Alrighty, it is starting time, and I have captured my dog. Rex cannot. He's. There's nowhere for you to run, dog. You must sit here with me, and you're gonna love cuddling. Hi everybody. It's oh. Today it's been a pretty busy day. Got a lot of stuff taken care of, but it's not too important right now. What is important is that we are back in Trails in the Sky second chapter. So, just a very quick recap. Stell, basically, after Joshua left, spent roughly 2 months out training with, Annalise and sort of the Bracer team that we met in Gransel. And now she's back. She, learned a few things, feels stronger and whatnot, and is trying to hunt down the mysterious organization that Joshua left to go and deal with. So, right now, we have teamed up with Agate, who is here in Ruan with us to try and more or less look for information. We have a lead from the Bracers Guild. Well, it's not much of a lead, but we're investigating it just because weird things are happening. But more or less, there's a mayoral election going on right now, and there's basically been ghost sightings. Some mysterious white shadow has been spotted across town, and really the only people who have seen it are like scattered all across the region. So we've got a couple of different places to go to. We just finished dealing with the ravens, so which, I mean, that's all. They're basically just a gang of ruffians. One of their members did go and see this sort of shadow. That's right, we need to head over to Airlet. But he did go and see the shadow and got so spooked about it that he just decided to go and spend the rest of his, the next several days just kind of locked up in his room instead of being a punk. So yeah. You've seen a lot of empty chests in your day, but you really gotta say, this one's the finest. I should have remembered that we've got new field beams. Really love this one. Okay. Right now, well, we don't have a lot of party members. It's still going to be really tricky on how we want to do this. But I think we'll be okay. Here. Gets his turn, then turn immediately afterwards, and we will finish this guy off. Perfect. You've just got innate stun, don't you, huh? That's just lovely. There we go. Snapped out. I'm glad there's no friendly fire, otherwise that would have smacked Agate in the back of the head. Yeah, right now, it would be a good idea to get Estelle some more craft points.
We're good to go.
Agate can basically build them up super easy because of his craft. So that's not a big worry with that, but we have healing? No, okay, I didn't set you up yet. That's right, okay. Because I have very little to actually work with here. Alright. Action, and hit. Alright. That's right. We're like... we're almost 4 hours into the game, but in reality, this is more like probably about the first 2 hours worth of stuff. So our resources are not all that extensive yet. There's a lot of stuff we still gotta go and find. And some of that just comes down to going and, like, fighting people enough. Alright, let's just also cast a spell and see how this goes. I don't have a lot of confidence in Agate's, like, arts abilities. Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, at least that's one down. I don't think I have an anti-stun accessory yet, so I'll have to just sort of make do without for now. I hope that I don't get stunned over and over again. I just need... I need to swing by the Orbital Factory when we get back into town, so I can grab another, like, probably just an HP course would be plenty, so I can go and get the what I need for Agate to be able to use some of his EP on healing. Because, I mean, heal arts are just a flat rate. They aren't a full-on, like, they're not based off of your stats in any way. So it works out well, having him have some extra little healing stuff. And HP percentage bonuses are always a good thing with melee characters anyways. So yeah, this is the, basically a border checkpoint between, Gransel, which is the capital, well, no, not Gransel, with Zeus, which is more like the tech area, like the tech capital of Liberl, and Ruan, which is, you know, port town, so. Airlet checkpoint. It feels like ages since I've been here. So the guard you saw, it is around here somewhere? At least that's what Jean told us, yeah. Let's hit up the guard commander here first and see who saw what. Good idea, but to think somebody saw it in such a lovely place. I'll knock it off with the it nonsense. Just say it's a ghost or whatever already. No, I'm not hearing anything, la la la. Can't a girl lie to herself every now and then? It's like, I can both see and, like, also not see Estelle being the kind of person to be afraid of ghosts. Okay, the rest of that. There's not many guests right now, so relax, enjoy yourself. If you're hungry, why not try out some of our new menu? Yeah, we helped this guy out in the previous game by, more or less getting rid of the Duke, who was just being like, I'm gonna go and rent out the entire checkpoint place just for myself. Seems like our soldiers are getting lazy lately. Like a while back, there was an idiot who was half asleep on the post and he saw something straight and made a huge fuss. And I gotta do something about this. Okay, but where? Hey, welcome. This is a lodging facility for travelers. If you'd like to stay the night, just give the word. Is it? I forget if it costs anything. Yeah, it does. Alright. We're good. During the election, all of the tourist spots in Ruan are open, I heard. I came from the capital to indulge in a little peaceful reading. This waterfall is truly an astounding backdrop when enjoying a book. Yeah, that does sound like that would be a lot of fun. The sound of water just echoes throughout my body. Excuse me, we're from the Bracer Guild? Man, welcome. Wait a minute, you're the Bracer who dealt with the Duke. Yeah, that's me. I'm surprised you even remember that. Of course, things wouldn't have gone half as smoothly without you. Well, what can we do for you today? Well, sir, we were here about a soldier who claims to have seen a white shadow. What, even the guilds heard about that? For the love of... This is ridiculous. You should be ashamed, honestly. Ashamed? What do you mean? There wasn't even any ghost. He was just daydreaming. And drifting off the way he did could actually be disastrous if there was an actual emergency. As his commanding officer, his actions are wholly my responsibility. How embarrassing. I think you're getting a bit ahead of yourselves there, sir. That thing, whatever it is, apparently has been seen all over the region. What? Are you... The Stone Company explained the investigation to Chief Warrant Officer Han. I see. Goodness. I thought he was simply half asleep, but perhaps I did jump to conclusions too quickly. I've been far too hard on Nyx in that case. So, Nyx is the one who saw the White Shadow? That's right. He's currently on duty at the entrance of the Chaldea Tunnel. You should go speak to him directly. Tell him he has my permission to speak with you. Thank you, sir. Well, get some heat off of his back a little, at least a little bit. Okay. Ho there! You want to head into the tunnel? Give me a minute and I'll open up the gate. No, we're not here for the tunnel. We're from the Bracers Guild. And we're here for you, actually. Can we ask you about the White Shadow you saw? Hang on, you mean... But that was just something I dreamed up when I was half asleep. Actually, it wasn't. A lot of people across the run have been seeing it. And according to your commanding officer, neither you nor he knew. He said sorry for earlier comments and says you can talk freely about it. So it was real! I knew it was too real to be a dream. This makes me feel a bit better, honestly. Though, if that thing was real, it's actually kind of bone-chilling. Trust me, I know what you mean. Anyway, can you tell us about what you saw? In as much detail as you can, please. Sure. It was 3 nights ago. I was standing here on my watch shift. You notice how loud the waterfall is, right? You get used to it after a while, and it has a rhythm that can really lull you to sleep. It's like... It's sort of like the sound of like rain falling, you know? There've been a couple times where I've been really tired and just heard the rain going on outside and just kind of conked out. Plus I had just started my shift and had come from the mess, so I was even more sleepy. So to keep from falling asleep, I walked back and forth around here. And that's when I saw it. I see. What was it exactly? A floating man dressed in white, old-fashioned clothes. It was dancing just above the waterfall. I freaked out so bad I pointed my rifle at it without thinking and... What? You shot the thing? Yeah, I meant it as a warning shot, but I was so nervous I hit it right in the chest. Or, I know I did, but it just floated there as if nothing had happened at all. After that, it took off like a bird or something, heading north. I mean, the gunfire too. Well, that's just swell. After that, I ran inside and woke the commander, of course, but all week that got me was a dressing down for sleeping on the job and unnecessary rifle discharge. Man, that was a bad day. I can, imagine. Well, anyway, it's clearly for the best to just pretend it was a dream and forget it ever happened. Yep. Thanks for the thought, but I doubt I'll ever be able to forget that. I don't know why that poor soul is wandering around as a ghost, but try to help him, yeah? I mean, bracers can solve the problems of the dead too, right? Heck no, I'm no priest! But there has to be a reason it's showing up, yeah? We need to figure out what that reason is. Good luck then! Okay, that's right. Let me just check. Ingredient Hunter, that's at White Magnola's other town. Sphere, okay. Okay, so we do have the photo, the quest to go up there. Vista Forest Road. Which one is Vista Forest Road? I'm gonna guess it's probably to the north. Then go Seaside Way Monster. Okay. Well then, let's... oh, more cutscene. Wow, incredible! Papa, Mama, come here! Now, slow down or you'll trip, Pumpkin. It really is lovely. I'm glad we could come up here with you, my love. Thank you. I don't know why she turned into a Southern Belle. I apologize. No, I've always left you two alone back home. This is the least I can do for my family. Oh, that's a really sweet family. Looks like they're on vacation or something? Looks like, yeah. Think they might even be foreigners. It's so amazing! Just looking at it, I feel like it's gonna swallow me whole. Excuse me, miss. Do you know the name of this waterfall? Where does all the water come from? That's a little out of the blue. I'm pretty sure Joshua told us, like, where the water comes from before. Well, the waterfall is called Erletten, and the water flows here from Lake Valeria through an ancient waterway. Oh, I know the Valeria Lake. It's a big lake we saw before the airship landed, right, Mommy and Daddy? Yeah, that's right, but airship? Are you from another country? Yep, that's right. I'm from far, far away. By the way, my name's Ren. Ren, huh? I'm not sure if I should pronounce it as Ren or Renee. Because, like, I feel like there's an official pronunciation. I'm just gonna go with Renee. Wait, no. I'm gonna go with Renee for now, and I'll try and look up later how it's pronounced. That's a really cute name. I know. Papa and Mama gave it to me. Of course it'd be cute. Renee, don't bother the nice lady too much. Our apologies if our Renee is troubling you too much, miss. I was doing nothing bad. No, it's no trouble. Hope you don't mind me prying, but what brings you to Liberl, folks? Well, I often come to Liberl for business. Every time I do, I'm struck by the beauty of this country, so this time he brought myself and our daughter along. Miracles do happen, it seems. You guys are like the most picture-perfect family, you know? Jealous? Papa's away a lot, but he always brings us lots of presents when he comes home. And Mama's always full of smiles and makes the best food. Really, I am kind of jealous now, actually. Ah, goodness. I'm sorry, she's very much a child. Hey, what's yours, miss? What's your name? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Estelle Bright. I'm a bracer, wait, do you know what a bracer is? Hey, I'm not stupid, I'm a big girl. But that's neat, you're a bracer, huh? Do you slay lots of scary monsters? Yep, that's part of the job sometimes. A bracer, that's very impressive. Yes, especially at your age. I'm still pretty new at it, though. There are guild branches in every major city in Liberl. If you folks encounter any trouble during your trip, you can count on us. Thank you, we'll keep that in mind. If you'll pardon us, though, we need to check into the inn. Come along now, Renee. Oh, I want to talk to Miss Estelle more. Hey, Miss Estelle, will you play with me next time we meet? Sure. Yay! See you later, Miss Estelle. Pretty reject little sprout, huh? But younger than Tita even, I think. Yeah, she might be. What? They remind you of your old man? Just a bit, yeah. I was thinking about how I was around her age when Joshua and I first met. I see. Come here. Or come on. We've some more witnesses to hit up, you know. Sure. Yeah, this is not the last time we'll see them. It's one of those funny things about RPGs in this era where it's like, hey, you have a unique design and or have a character portrait. You're probably an important character. Alright, so Saphira Tower is just over this way. I'll try to see about doing it now, but I do probably have time if I need to push it back. Which way? So we'll just sort of see how it goes. EP cut 1. Empty as your bottom is dry. Alright, well neither. I've already got one, and neither of them. And agate doesn't necessarily need one, so. Okay. As long as the enemy count stays kind of low, I feel we might be in a good spot. Because that'll mean that, like, the intention is for you, like, to take on this tower while there's just 2 people. Because, like with the previous game, like you know, your party does grow as you play the game. It plays through each chapter, even. So, in the previous game, you know, you'd start out each region with Estelle and Joshua, and would gain party members as time went on. Okay. Yo, that guy got knocked. Oh, reflect physical. Alright. Good to know. I was like, I didn't see it say miss. Why didn't it hit him? Oh, it just ran away. I guess that works. Alright, is it just the one? No, there's 2 passive ways. Okay. We will take the southwestern direction first. Exploring these towers is always rather complicated, to be perfectly honest. Okay. Alright. Hello. Oh, you've got range. Why'd you get 2 moves, huh? What makes you so special, huh? And you miss. Oh boy. Just my luck.
Here for a rematch.
Okay. Alright, if I know my tower exploration, and I do, this will be an enemy. Well, I don't know my tower exploration. Inside the chest is the key to its heart. Alright, so what did we get? What was this? Pearl earrings, prevent seal. Yeah, definitely. And, we'll give you a silver chain. Okay. It's 1 dead end. Ebony staff. Interesting. My muscle memory is still all wonky just because, like all of the other games I play have been having triangle be the like menu button, whereas in this game it's circle. Clock boots. Yeah, and like I mentioned, I did it again. Well, it's been swell. See you again in New Game Plus. But yeah, oh, these boots only for him? Male only, sure enough. Oof. I'm not. No. I'm not doing those. Ew. No. All right. And. But yeah, this isn't like a completionist playthrough of it, so I'm not gonna really mess with fishing. Just because it's a lot of like, you can ask any of my like friends and family, like I typically go like really hard in fishing minigames. Like my siblings and I have been playing Stardew Valley recently, and we just started the very first summer month. Like we're like day 2 of summer, and I have 10 fishing. Like I've literally all I do in that game is fish to make money. But that I don't necessarily think that would make for a very like entertaining stream of me just going fishing a whole bunch, go and get basically a bunch of collectibles. So, whoa! It really is active, just like we heard. Doesn't seem all that dangerous, but let's take the picture and get this over with. I'd prefer not to stick around here. Right. Okay, so where should I shoot from? Take a picture, use the orbital camera. Move to where you wish to take a picture from and select the orbital camera. Alright. They just said to, like, do it straight on. Let me just double check. Simple. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Seems okay, I guess. If I get a little bit more close. No, okay. Let me back up a bit more. Is this too far away? I'm gonna guess this is too far away. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait. Now I remember. I need to do this later. I just remembered something. I'm like, why isn't it still satisfied with the way the camera looks? And I'm like, oh wait, yeah, oops, it's like all of a sudden I just had a brain blast of information long since sealed within my brain. We'll still get the treasure chest while we're here, because, like, in terms of, like, difficulty, it's not that big of a deal. Alright, and 2.
Care for a rematch?
Here, ball. The treasure chest is on strike until further notice. Fair enough. Have a nice day, treasure chest. Okay, Hairless meatballs. The chest is empty, you vaguely remember digging through it and pillaging everything it had. You can't remember when, though. Oh no. Got amnesia. And we're so young still. EP charge. You imagine the chest as it once was, brimming with treasure and full of delight. You can hardly bear to look at it now. I swear, the like comments in this game are like infinitely better. As you approach the chest, a burst open on its own. Unfortunately, there's nothing inside. Like, they're just infinitely better than the what were in the previous games. Not that the previous games were bad, but like, there's just so much more personality in these. Alright, let's make our escape. We will come back here at a specific time, assuming I do not forget. That's a really big assume. It's one of those things where I can get more bracer points if I come back at a different time. And while, again, this isn't like a completionist thing, like I may as well, because this is something I do remember, and doesn't, like it took me 2 seconds to walk up that tower. Alright, we're back in town. Alright, so, the last group, like, person we need to see is going to be the, one of the kids. Yeah, so we have medium, which means that we will take, we have another, like, big cutscene section, basically, before it expires, so... Alright, let's, yeah, synthesize that. Alright. Agate. You don't need shield. You have HP now. Every time one of them, those or like, I don't know what you call them, just advertisers on the side of the road is like, vote for so and so. Like it's like a jump scare for me. I'm like, whoa. Okay. Alright, so there is a goal seaside dude, and then I think Vista Forest is the path between the Minoria and Crone Pass. So it's one of those things where, like, I could go and just use a Wild Rage and get him capped off in terms of craft points right away, but because he's at like a high enough spot where it would be wasting a bunch of it, so I might as well wait. So, what really stopped you from wearing more than 2 accessories? Social decorum? Don't bring it up, game. Please no. I'm already wearing 3 accessories in real life. So I'm gonna break the law. They're gonna throw me in jail. My standard outfit has like, what, 4? Because I have a necklace that has a dragoon like job crystal from 14 that I pretty much wear all the time. Then I have a stone bracelet that I got on a road trip with my mom as like a memento of that time. And then just this Christmas she got me like one of those like not sort of like leather tied sort of together bracelets. So I'm wearing those 2. And then I also wear a ring, which this is gonna sound super lame, but it's actually a mood ring, but it's like, you know, not just like plastic more or less. I got it at the same time as my little stone bracelet. Honestly, I've never seen it really like change color, but like it was like sold as a mood ring. I just like the way it looks. So I wear that on my right ring finger. when I go out. Then I have a watch, so that's like, I guess 5 accessories? I'm like literally breaking the law. Like they're gonna throw me in anime jail at this point. Like, unfortunately, this is the last stream over here for me, as I am now on the run from the accessory police. Alright, why do I feel like you blow up? You do, okay. That would be why. Alright. It should be far enough away that the explosion won't hit Estelle from there. Yeah, we're good. Perfect. No issues. Ooh, level up. True Hurricane! So, this is one of those things that we're getting now, because we're in the second game. A lot of our old skills are being upgraded now, so Hurricane is now True Hurricane, which I believe is wider range. Could just be your imagination, but it's empty. I forget, is this where the previous game there was like a barrel over here, I think. Let me just make sure that there's nothing over here hiding it out. It's a crab! Upgrade Hurricane. Spin and strikes even more enemies. Yo! That's big! You have so much defense. Like magic is the way to go. No more crab. Crab is off the menu. We're insulted you even tried putting it on the menu. That's how off the menu it is. Okay. I feel like this track would be like really good sort of like music to like vibe to while you're biking or something like that. Surprise cookie. When you gaze long enough into the empty chest, the chest case moves back into you. But like, it's just that sort of like wistful journey vibe to it, you know? Like sort of, you can hear the vibe of like wind flowing through your hair. Uh-oh. That shark is red. That means it's powerful. Yeah, too much strength. Alright, So why is this one red? Red Hammerhead. A savage pelagic monster that swims through the air, has incredibly strong jaws. It just is red. Same description, but is red. Man, I love how much knockback that move has.
Should have done that.
I'm gonna have so many, like so much bait by the end of this game, with me not fishing. More bait. Inside the chest you find blood. So much blood. Why wasn't this here the first time? Uh-oh. I recognize you. You were a boss last game. Watch out, this chest has nothing to lose. There's no telling what it might do. Alright. Exterminate. 3! Okay. That's high physical fitness, but weak to arts. Alright. I swear, if this thing has death throws. Okay, we can do this. That's a good chunk of damage. Death throws. Uh-oh. Okay, it's defense and agility. Alright, I can live with that. Hey, Reen. Yeah, that is a good question, because a lot of, like, I guess the equivalent of these dogs in later games would be the like, Jaeger beasts or whatever, but those are all cats. Alright. Back to flare time. We got one of these would be a crit. And Agate is now out of EP. This will be perfect. Just barely. I'm doing pretty good. I just finished Tales of Symphonia yesterday. That was a really good time. So, I've been looking forward to doing more of trails. So here I am. There's a lot of really cool stuff that happens in this game, but a lot of it begins around like the halfway point. So we have a bit of a ways to get to like my favorite part. How about yourself, Reen? You doing good? Exterminated monster. Hard lookers. I'll have you know that if you could take multiple items from the same chest, the economy would collapse. This is true. Alright, better boots. Alright. Let's continue moving on. I feel like we're almost to the orphanage. Oh yeah? Is it I guess fan art? Did you commission it or is it like somebody that you follow that you're like anxiously waiting for the next fan art to be done? Mercia orphanage. It's okay, buddy. You were sleeping. My dog's sleeping on my lap right now. He just had one of those like barking in his sleep dreams, and now he's like, "What's happening?" Holy! It's back! Just like they left it. It's actually, you can tell that the brick is newer than how the old place looked. You know, it got burned down in the previous game, so. Ooh, that sounds really neat. You should link it to me on Twitter when it's finished. I'd love to see that. Okay, this is a surprise. They managed to turn that black stain on the ground into this that quick? I think they built the building the same way, just newer. Thank the goddess. This is so wonderful. Estelle? Oh wait, it's the matron. Her voice is not like that high. Matron Teresa. Ah, that's fine. No big deal. Yes, I thought it was you. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you. And you are Agate, yes? That's right. Been a while, ma'am. We last met during that mess with Clem, yes. It really has been a while. Thank you so much for your help back then. Hey, don't sweat it, really. I'm just sorry I hadn't stopped by since then. Congratulations on getting the orphanage rebuilt. I'm amazed. It looks pretty much exactly how it used to be, too. I know it sounds silly to ask them to build it that way, but everyone just was kind enough to humor me. I can't imagine this orphanage looking any other way. It just wouldn't be the same. Yeah, I think you're right. So, how are the kids inside? No, they're actually in Minoria for class. The traveling priest comes by once a week and holds a Sunday school for us, you see. Oh, okay. That's a bit of a surprise, though. You see, we actually wanted to ask the kids about something on top of just saying hello. Oh? What would this happen to be with the white man Polly saw? Probably yes. I see, so it was Polly who saw the person thing. I always did peg her as a sharp one. Well, come inside. You can wait here until they return. I do have some tea on the kettle, and a few snacks too. Thank you. What's up? Tea not your thing? Matron Teresa, you're not going to ask about Joshua, are you? Ah, Chloe already told me everything. She worries easily, and she needed to unburden her soul onto someone when she found out. Estelle, you've been through so much. I feel like with a lot of these other franchises, I feel like um, it fall into like two categories, right? I feel like a lot of other franchises would probably call a lot of Trails characters like goody two shoes, because you have a lot of very like idealistic characters in the Trails games. But on the other side of that though, there are some pretty overpowered characters in these games. Like just taking like the Tales universe for example, as just something I've been streaming with at the same recently as well. If you went and threw in somebody like McBurn into that world, like he would just like annihilate like a lot of stuff. You know, even somebody like Reen has like is probably in my opinion a really strong like main protagonist in terms of like just power. Um, but like the Trails characters are generally very like sort of idealistic, but not in like a naive way. Like they have very firm beliefs that they hold on to. Oh my goodness, McBurn would absolutely. You know who would really love from Bleach? Kenpachi. McBurn and Kenpachi would have the best duel like ever. They would just go at it until like both of them are reduced to cinders. I come on. If you say things like that, I can't hold it in. Mm. Mm. You don't need to hold it in. You shouldn't. I'm all too familiar with how it feels to lose someone important. Aww. We get hugs in this game. I'm so glad. I'm glad Trails franchise hugs people. So many, so many games are just like head pat. Now, don't say anything. I may not be able to be a mother for you, but at the very least, I can hold you for a little while. Aww. I feel like that I could see that. Though I think Ichigo would probably call Rin out for being like too stiff, and then probably like drag him into like something kind of fun. Because Ichigo is a very serious person, but he also knows how to like cut back. Rin, I feel like if you if you let him rather, he would like he would just basically continue to like meditate or like train or just kind of like really like focus on like self-improvement to the point of like not like he's somebody who improves by having friends who get him to do other things. Well, that was embarrassing. And here I was wanting to show up and show how I'm a big, tough bracer woman now. That's right, you're a senior bracer now, aren't you? Congratulations, Estelle. Well, I'm still kind of green, to be honest. Speaking of my little crying jag, though, Teresa, you mentioned that Chloe was worried about us? Yes, about you and Joshua specifically. She saw her precious friend suffering and felt powerless to do anything with them for them. I would honestly love to see Emma go and interact with the people at Mr. Hattenclog's place. I forget his name, but in Bleach, the dude with like the green the green like outfit and like striped hat. Just seeing like the ways that their like soul tech could interact with like magic and whatnot would be really cool. She struggled with it. She's desperately wanted to help you. Kisuke, that's it. I knew it started with a K. Precious friends? I feel kind of awful. Well, she's been tearing herself up so much over it, but I'm glad she cares. I really need to go see her soon. I believe the Genus Academy is closed to visitors right now due to the end of term examinations. Those should be over soon, though. You can see her then. Sounds like a plan. Also, you know, the kids are a bit late, aren't they? I don't remember Sunday school taking this long. Yeah, that would those Ash and Ikaku would basically just get in each other's face like for way too long. Just turn into a huh kind of like vibe. They may be playing in the village after class. The new traveling priest who's been coming by does seem to be like he's fond of the children. A new traveling priest, huh? Wait, why does that sound familiar? We should head over to Minoria to check on them then. We'll bring the kids back if need be. Good idea. Are you sure? I wouldn't want to trouble you. No problem. Think of it as thanks for the great tea and snacks. Besides, you're a big one for letting you cry like that, right? Hey. Thank you so much. I'll be waiting here for your return. Sunday school, yeah, it should be finished soon. I feel like Agate makes for a good big brother type of dude. He's just like responsible and cool in just the right ways for that. The matron still blows me away. I was impressed with her before, but man, I can't help but feel humbled by women like that, you know? The queen's the same way. You too, huh, Agate? Yeah, she kind of reminds me of my mom that way. Oh yeah, the old man's wife. She died during the war, didn't she? Agate? Something wrong? Nah, just... women are strong, you know. Stronger than you'd think. What's this all of a sudden? Let it go, I'm rambling or something. Come on, let's go collect the kids from Minoria. If we're just going off of Bleach, right? Let's see here. I would love to go and see Milliam with the pink-haired girl that hangs out with Kenpachi. Because I feel like they would drive, like, everyone crazy. In, like, a really fun way. Let's see here. Let's arcade. Eustace would feel would probably, like, I feel like you could probably have an interesting conversation between, with Eustace, Machias, and, the Quincy dude together. Like, I just killed myself. This is what I get for not focusing properly. Hello. Sorry about that, Agate.
We're good to go.
Yeah, Uryu Ishida, that's his name. I think Chad would basically probably chill out with Gaius and maybe even Fee. And
Piece of cake.
let's see here. Let me take a moment to patch him up after that. Oh boy. Ooh, more craps. Still got the preemptive strike. But we have no EP. Alright, then leave the crap alone. Let's get the chest. Purging. You nearly tear the top of the chest off of its hinges in your excitement to open it. Your face falls as you realize there's nothing inside. It's like a kid on Christmas opening up their present and realizing that their parents got them socks or something like that. And here's Minoria. Haven't been here since the whole stolen donation things. Still quite as church, it looks like. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I'd like it. Your hometown of revenue was pretty quiet too, if I remember right. I guess. Anyway, kids should be at Sunday school somewhere in the village. Let's look for him. Right. Let's heal up first. This is a general store, not where I was meaning to go. But I will buy stuff nonetheless. I was actually hoping they had a newspaper. Alright, where is... here we go. Here's the inn. Yeah, I could believe that. I feel like, Crow could hang out really well with Ichigo's human friends. Like, just sort of that, just kind of, like, hang out with them and, you know, probably play some Blade or something like that. Just have, like, a chill time. I think they're at, aren't they at the windmill, I think? Oh! No, yeah, this is... Huh? What's up? Oh, well, Joshua and I had lunch there a while back, you see. It just came back to me is all. Ah, right. Hey, don't be like that. It's not like it's a memory of some great tragedy or anything. I was just a kid who didn't really understand her own feelings. I totally forced Joshua to let me feed him, not even caring if anyone saw. He must have been really sick of me even then. You're still a kid if you ask me. How about it? Need a sec? No, I can't stop now. Can't let myself stop now. Besides, we need to find that Sunday school, right? Right, let's go. Oh yeah, those two would... I feel like they would just, like, get drunk and probably blow something up. Sunday school, class is in session. Oh hey, here's the Sunday school. Given that the sign's still up, I guess they're still in class? Could be. Let's take a look inside. They might have finished for the day and just forgot to take down the sign too. Good idea, let's take a peek. Okay, let's see. Wait a second, I know that guy. They do not serve your sympathy. In truth, Pedro did not think Duke Gaston would back down easily. And what are the machinations of the foul-mouthed puppeteer Harlequin? Capra, Pedro's teacher, seemed to know the jester, but simply dodged any questions about him with frustrating vagueness. With Altina, I think you could probably see her have an interesting interaction with Orihime and her like normal friend. maybe like her being interested in the like little summon spirits that Orihime has. Like it would be a very sort of like interesting sort of like what are those? Is it like is it like Kalam Soleus and stuff like that? Because both of them basically fight with like semi-sentient, like weapons more or less. And I think Orihime would be able to sort of interact really like gently with somebody like Altina. Regardless, Pedro knew another battle would come, and soon. He would have to upgrade the Blue Knight if he had hoped to emerge victorious. Oh, Pedro, a slightly irritated yet comforting voice snapped Pedro from his reverie. Do you wish for your tea to grow cold? The clear blue eyes which met his own carried their own message. It will be all right. Pedro, a little embarrassed, took his tea and drank deeply. It was enough to simply have this moment with her. The end. That's the Dull Night, kids. What? That's it? But what about the fight with Harlequin? Oh, Clem, you're such a dummy. That was a wonderful ending. And you just know Pedro and Tia go on to get married and live happily ever after. Ah, so romantic. Yeah. They gotta get married and be happy. I want some of that tea. Can't be so cool. Whew. Yeah, no, I think there's a lot of like stuff involving the spirits, like Soul Society and the way their like magic works. Because like their magic and technology are inextricably linked in a way that the technology of this world is very much based off of orbments and arts and whatnot, which is separate from magic. So I think Emma would have some interesting like thoughts and like insights about uh how like soul stuff worked. Oh, 22 chapters of the Dull Nights in one sitting for a bunch of rambunctious kids. You want to talk challenges? Alright, kiddos, that's enough for one day. Class is over. Aww. Thank you for reading us, Mr. Graham. Okay, never underestimating this group of kids again. I know that, yeah, no, you are correct about that bit. I know, I remember that. Well, I never read a lot of the later Bleach. I have seen a lot of the like spoilers of it and the stuff, especially involving her and Kambachi. Yo, who's at the door? The class just wrapped up, so come on in. Did you notice me? Guess I stuck my nose in a little too far. Sorry for intruding. Huh? Hey. What? Estelle. Hi, kids. It's great to see you again. Are you guys doing okay? Holy moly, did you come to play? This is great. It's been forever. Mrs. Estelle, play with me. Me. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, you haven't lost any energy, it seems. And Father Kevin, it's been a while. She remembers me. Of course I do. Well, though, you really are a priest despite that getup. Really, why all the hate on my awesome duds? But hey, what are the chances we meet up again, here of all places? I feel like they would probably empathize with one another in their whole like second fiddle status kind of vibe. Like, I feel like Renji dealing with being beneath Byakuya and Ichigo in places is something that Machias would be able to like have a real feel for with how he's been with Eustace and Emma. Could this be fate? Heart? Ah, I see. So you've met Father Kevin before, Estelle? The world really is a small place. I know, right? Craziness! Thanks for lunch, by the way. It was excellent. No, it's no trouble. Besides, it was the least I could do in return for what you've done for the children. Hey, Estelle? How come Josh was not with you today? You see, he's pretty busy with something, so he couldn't come today.
Aw, this is too bad. I want Joshua to see the orphanage all fixed up too. Me too. I wanted to see him dress up like a princess again. So pretty. Anyway, you guys were in Sunday school for a while. What was that you were reading when we came in? Some kind of novel? It's called The Doll Knight. It's an awesome action story about fights between puppeteers. Oh no, it wasn't Swords for Brains. It's a romance with desperate love between a noble lady and a common man. Desperate love? It's a young adult novel series I brought with me when I came to Liberal. No, yeah, you are correct on that front. I plan on reading it to the kids a little at a time, but they convinced me to do it all in one go. Whew. I guess that the way you get caught up in stuff kind of backfired there. Well, thank you for your devotion, Father Kevin. You'll be heading back to Ruan now, I take it. Yeah, next logical step, really. I've got other villages to visit, so I need to hop on an airship soon. Speaking of, how come you're in Ruan yourself, Estelle? Pressing business, I guess? Yeah, there's a lot going on. Wait, on that note, we came out here to ask something. I believe you wanted to ask about the white man Polly saw? Oh yeah, that thing! Huh? You want to ask me stuff? Yeah, Polly, we have a question. Can you tell us about the white man you saw a little while ago? The white man was a white man. He was spinning like a top with Nito and fun. We were hoping for a bit more. Let me try and explain a bit better. It was about 4 days ago. Polly was outside just kind of spacing out, which is, usual for her. And then she saw a white man floating in the air. Yeah! He was dancing in circles in the sky. And when I tried talking to him, he bowed and flew away like a birdie. You were totally asleep during the whole thing, weren't you? I mean, come on, this is the lamest ghost story ever. I thought you might be dreaming at first as well, but it seems someone else saw it too. Right, Daniel? Yeah, I only saw a little bit of it though. That night, I saw a weird white shadow flying off to the east. White shadow, okay. Well, the two kids seeing it, I'm a lot more inclined to believe it. Yeah. I know they're talking about his clothing, but, I feel like it's probably, translated as, Shiorihito or something like that. Or, translated from that. Which literally translate to, white person. But, or, Shiori Otoko. But, yeah, considering, that color is used to describe race in English, it's just hey, the hell's up with just bowing when spoken to, though? Hey, Polly, did you get a good look at his face? I don't know what his face looks like. He was wearing a weird mask. A mask? What the hell kind of ghost wears a mask? Hey, Polly, you need to say this stuff. You never mentioned that before. But nobody asked. Well, masks aside, it seems it wasn't just a dream. Once Daniel told me about it, I contacted the Bracer Guild just in case. We've been watching for it ever since then, but there's been no sign of it. Well, thanks for your time, ma'am. This gives us a lot to think about. Estelle, Agate, whenever you're in Ruan, you're more than welcome to stop by. Father, I'll see you next time there's a class, I hope. You bet. Absolutely. I'll drop by every time I get a chance. See you, Father Kevin. You too, Estelle. And bring Joshua next time, too. Yeah, I don't know when I'll be back, but we'll come and see you again. I feel like there are this sort of mid somewhat techy but mostly fantasy type setting does cover a good amount of of these video game series. So I feel while I'm not I can't think of any off the top of my head just because I'm kind of in streamer mode at the moment,
I'm sure there are like a lot that would be able to sort of like fit in like really well vibe-wise. Like you could argue, honestly argue that like even the Neptunia games could fit in there with how it's like fantasy but still has a little bit more of a tech bend to it because they're all video game consoles. It's just, you know, more of a humorous take on the whole shebang. Man, those kids are energetic. Kinda wonder though whether or not their matron qualifies for sainthood, because every single one of them was among the most polite, wonderful kids I've ever met. Yeah, Matron Teresa's amazing. There's actually another girl who helps out there too. She's busy with her school exams and couldn't get out here today though. Okay. Anyway, I'm heading back to Ruan for a bit. What about you guys? Want to come with? Well, we've asked everything we need to do over here, and the road's always better with company. Let's head out. It's decided then. Off go to Ruan. Let's go. I think, is this our first time that Kevin's a party member? I think it is. Yo, Kevin, why you look like you're trying to hitchhike? Alright, yeah. Like, my dude Kevin over here is like, I need a ride back to the holy city, please. Yeah, I think you are correct on that, like, connection between Reen and Barrett. I wonder if I can still go, if having Kevin with me will prevent me from heading north. Or rather, well, I guess west. Nope, it doesn't. Alright, good. No, Ingredient Hunters, second floor of the White Magnolia. Alright. Though, I think, I feel like, Lloyd would get along with Barrett even more than Reen would. Because Lloyd basically became a freedom fighter. Like legit. Like, he was a cop before, but, he's like a two-time freedom fighter. Got a minute? Hmm? Oh, what a surprise. Do you remember me? I asked you to do a job for me a while ago. What? You know him? Yep, he's a merchant. Kinda. It's only been a while, huh? Yes, last we met was before the birthday celebrations, I believe. If you don't mind, I'd like to get things underway immediately. Do you have time right now? Sure, no problem. So, what's the job? Alright, listen carefully. I'm currently putting together a list of ingredients obtainable across the entire Ruan region. Problem is, there's a lot of dangerous monsters out there, and I haven't been able to go out investigating on my own. That's where you bracers come in. I'd like for you to assist me. Sounds easy enough. What do you want us to do specifically? First, take a look at this tentative ingredient list I put together. Savory pigeon, leathery tail, gummy eyeballs, monster carapace, beast flesh, prickly seed, fish fillet, and clear gelatin. Alright, I've written it down, but is this the list you were talking about? Yes, though it's incomplete. I want you to find ingredients from monsters that aren't on the list and bring them to me. Did you get that? Ingredients that are not on the list. Make sure you don't get that wrong. If you find ingredients that aren't on it, come to report it. Of course, you're also welcome to get a bunch together and report before you're completely done. However, I need one of the ingredients as a sample, so do be careful not to eat too much. Ingredients not on the list and come here to report. Then, how many types do you want of the ones not on this list? I mean. Can't be sure how much is out there, but I'd be happy if you could find 5 or 6. If you could find even half of that, I'd be willing to pay you for your time. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? No, I think we got it. We'll look around and see what we can find. Yes, please. No need to rush. It's not an urgent job. Still, I can't wait to see what you report. This mission is super easy on New Game Plus because you can, just basically... If I had carried over my items with me, I would have, all of the ingredients he needs already. Alright, let's see if I can head out here. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure that dude's Ovid's quest is a long... Uh-oh. 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 Jabba the Hutt's here. Alright, bye-bye. But yeah, oh yeah, what orbits do you have, Kevin? I will give you EP cut and chill. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, yeah, I do think that like both Reno and what you may name it? I feel like I feel like what you may name it. You put like Reno and Kurt together, but I also feel like Reno has that sort of like soft underbelly to him that like Ash is also really about. I'm not sure how much I would like connect Reno with Kurt, to be honest. Okay, oh good, you do have AoE at this point. Let's just Wild Rage without committing seppuku this time. There we go. Yeah, no. Reen would like. I feel like Reen would probably just like completely like despise Hojo to the point of like, as soon as I feel like there was some like bureaucratic reason, he'd probably look at Hojo once and then be like, I need to arrest this man. I wonder if the old man's still at the lighthouse. Now that I think about it, while I'm passing by. Hey, you. Almost enough to one shot. And then it ran away. I guess thanks for the craft points, I guess. Yeah, Hojo is a kind of more directly on-screen kind of evil, whereas a lot of the like evil, like sick kind of darkness, villainy, or whatever, typically in Trails games are either implied or more on a like a grand scale. Huh. Still hurts a bit, hey? No use, can't strain myself any further. Hey, Mr. Fogged, it's been a while. Well, it's you bracer kids again. Still full of vigor and vim, I guess. Oh yeah, now I remember. You were knocked out during the whole mess with the intelligence goons. Yeah, this is Mr. Volt, the lighthouse keeper. How are you these days, Mr. Volt? Still hanging in there? I've been alright, mostly. Though recently Hey, what's wrong? Are you alright? It's me bum back. Can't seem to shake this pain. Anytime I bend at all, it's like someone's driving a spike through my spine. That sounds pretty painful. Can't you take some medicine for that or anything? It's been dealing with this pain since you were in diapers, I'll have you know. I'll not waste time trying to cure it now. It'll go away on its own, I'll see to that. Fortunately, I can't afford to sit around resting for too long right now. Huh? Is there something you need done? Matter of fact, there is. I was right in the middle of an important job when you stormed in here. I feel like, yeah, those two, outside of, like, my Final Fantasy, like, knowledge, or Final Fantasy VII specifically knowledge, isn't super, like, extensive. Like, I know Zack and Cloud, but outside of that, I only have, like, vague knowledge of a lot of those characters, because aren't most of them, like, like, the bulk of, like, the people who were actually in the soldier program not really brought up or like shown until like Crisis Core, which I have not played. Alright, you know how their orbits used in the lighthouse, right? I swapped the parts out for new ones, but I ain't given them all a test yet. Oh, that sounds like that could be a problem. No worries, this is my responsibility. Won't be much of a lighthouse keeper if I ask someone else to do it. I'll just take it slow and easy and keep my back straight.
I see. Well, don't strain yourself, okay? You don't want to make it worse. You don't need to worry on that score, little miss. I know my body. Ah, listen to me, go on. Sorry to shoot your ear off. Good luck with your work, Bracer. Thanks. Take care, Mr. Bolt. Ah, yes, one more moment. I almost forgot. What is it? About testing them orbments. There's a manual on the bookshelf there with details on how to do it. If you're curious, feel free to take a look. Huh? Oh, sure, I guess. It's a poor job to be sure, but it's mostly just flipping switches. Anyone could do it if they read the manuals, I reckon. You know, don't you think, just maybe, he's being the most passive-aggressive old fart in the universe and asking us out for help? Ain't no maybe about it. Something wrong? No, nothing. I'll see ya. Book on the shelf titled Lighthouse Manual. Configuration, like, alright. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Activate set to on. Adjust orbital levels. Stabilize mechanism. Set to on. Here, let me just... the sound is going to be dead for a split second. I'm just taking this. I'm just taking a screenshot. I don't want to... Alright, actually, I do think that... I feel like... Initially, the two of them would probably get along, but I think you're right that I think Yuffie is a bit too airheaded, more or less, in a way that would probably just annoy whatchamaniamit. No, that would annoy Muse. All right, let's see here. Activation switch. Alright, let me look at this again. Set activation switch to on, and then set communication quartz to on. The beacon should illuminate. Set to low, it will not activate with output level 0. Start failed. Amplitude, no. Stabilize strength. No, wait, what am I doing wrong? 1 second. Alright. Set activation switch to on, then set connections to quartz to on, right? I think it's broken. The activation switch isn't flipping, it's the orbital after it's set to load. It will not activate at a setting higher than... Oh, okay. Wait, okay. There we go. Whew. I feel like Celine would be insulted that you even tried to stick her together with Red 13, if I'm being perfectly honest. Ah, you did. So, we can leave it alone now, right? Yeah, you can. It's in diagnostic mode. It'll stop on its own in a little while. Okay, then. Still, I'm impressed. You managed to figure out that it was nothing more than the manual. It wasn't easy, to be honest. Oh, hey! Looks like it stopped. Yes, indeed. The diagnostic's done, and there are no problems to report. It's been mighty neighborly of you to do all this for me. Sorry to put you through all this trouble. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, no need to thank us. Just make sure you take it easy on your way back. On your back. No, 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 I can't let you go without expressing a little bit of gratitude. Here, fishing stuff. Oh, these are some bait for some sea fishing. You can land some real whoppers on the cliffs near the lighthouse. You should try, if you got the time. Thanks. Anyway, we should get moving along, but... Anything else we can do for you? I've got all I need, Miss Loomis. However, it's good of you to ask. Very, very important. It shows you have a heart that cares for others, as any modern bracer should. Just like the bracers of old. Well, thanks. You make sure and remember that attitude, dear. Now, safe travels. This is, literally one of those things where it's like, it's like remembering from the previous game, him being like, "Hey, why aren't you asking me if I have any trouble? You're so ripper snapper." Like, let's just humor him and just put the foot forward ourselves. Yeah, no, you're probably right. Like, you would put the two of them together, and Celine would probably just start yelling at you, for going and doing that, while Red 13 just kind of is like sitting there being like, I shall quietly wait for her to calm down. Alright, I think that should kill it. Yeah, good. And one more smack, gotta do it. There we go.
Piece of cake.
I think I'm gonna give Kevin, instead of shield, I'm gonna give him my extra attack so he has access to fire arts. Because I feel like there's a lot of enemies out here that are weak to fire. Yo, I need to set up my party layout.
Alright, what's next?
Let's see here. Like, my dude. Hold on a second. Battle position. My dude Kevin, why are you so up front? You literally have a crossbow. Let me see here. What's my name it? What was her name again? It's the, why am I drawing a blank on their name right now? Which? I feel, so, whatchamacname it, I feel like because I can't remember their name. I think probably a place it would be really fun to see Reen's reactions to. Like just like the people of this world, of the world in general, from there's a manga and anime called Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun, about like a human that's in like a literal like a demon school. Pretty straightforward name, but I think it would be really interesting to go and like see Reen try and like be like a teacher in a place like that, where it's one of those sort of things where like demons have like reverse sort of like standards from people. Like they're more about like being rambunctious and stuff like that. It's like a silly like playful show, so it's not like pretty crazy stuff or whatever.
Should have done that.
Oh, really? Like in terms of voice actress? Another Gene's Blazer. You open the chest to see a man's face just smiling at you. Unsettled, you
You back away and close the lid. Let's not open that one again. Who is living inside this treasure chest? Yeah, Amari, if who you're talking about is who I think is Amari, the like red-haired like tall girl with like the cat ears. She's my favorite character in that show. So I'm honestly more surprised that you knew which show I was talking about, to be perfectly honest. Alright, let's... Yeah, that's a series that like I'm constantly being like, do I want to go and sit back and like read ahead in the manga while I wait for another season? Because it's really good.
All right, what's next?
Well, I'm not... I guess this isn't Vista Forest Road? Wait, Vista Forest Road must be the road that leads towards, whatchamacallit, the Genus Academy. So I guess for now, we'll probably just head back into town proper now. That could be really neat. Like the two of them basically just sort of being like staff members that are like, you know, a couple. I would really love to see how like Green as a teacher would sort of like I feel like he would have some really just wholesome interactions with Irma, trying to sort of help him grow and learn, sort of being like a gentle soul within a chaotic world. Alright, I think the town is just up ahead. We've got an intersection over here. Oh, no, it is just right. No, I went the wrong way. Oh no. Well, like, I feel like he would definitely, like, relate. I feel like I would describe it more as, like, empathizing, you know? Like, Irma basically being somebody who's, like, really wound up tight, having to keep, like, a secret, would probably remind him a lot of his like, early days in school, trying to, like, keep himself and his spirit, and the, like, Oni inside of him, or his ogre power, like, sort of under wraps and whatnot. Though, considering the whole, like, Green having those powers, as well as, you know, Emma being a witch, I feel like they wouldn't even have to be, like, they'd be able to get by without doing anything, like, special. Like, the demons of that world would probably just recognize them as demons. You know? It's like, oh yes, you've got, like, you're a demon person, and then you're a witch. That's obviously, like, you know, demon person, so therefore... Alright, okay. Now we can head back into town. You know, there's parts of me that can sort of hear that, hear Kiryu's voice in the grandpa,
but they're just so radically different characters that it's just sort of like, yo, what? How is this man so good? I mean, I think it would be sort of like a thing, sort of like with, was it Lieutenant Michael? I forgot his like title or whatever at the time, but you know, the military dude who was his like, you know, basically another staff member at the branch campus. Ruan would basically just probably have a similar relationship with him. I think his name was Michael. I'm gonna feel real dumb if Michael was not his name. You get some water real quick. I mean, I agree with you, but I also feel like Michael, like, if you look at the initial staff members at the branch campus, right? You basically have a bunch of really lax people, but that between like Toa, Randy, and you know, Ruan, and then you know the principal, and then you have Michael, who is like a by the books military guy, who while he does like he's not like a super serious crazy man, like all the time, like he does know how to sort of let loose at times. He's still very much like a lot more hardcore than the rest of the group. Irma's homeroom teacher is, you know, a couple steps higher than that in terms of like stiffness, but like I feel like Ruan would have the like experience needed to be able to work with that, especially considering you have to remember that like Ruan has worked in the military beforehand. So I feel like he probably would be able to like adapt pretty well to having like a big like a more whatchamacname it, a more experienced sort of senpai teacher like him around. Finally back. Feels good to be around again. Thanks guys. It was nice of you to make sure I got back here safely. Oh, come on. You don't need to thank us. Yeah, besides, like you really needed the help anyway. That bowgun of yours is an antique, but you're really good with it, don't lie. What? Ah, nah. No wonder Pete spends a lot of time out in the wilderness, you know? I gotta be able to defend myself somehow, but there's no way I could match a pro. You really think so? I'm trying to remember who Lecter is off of that. There's a bunch of names. Was Lecter was? Oh wait, no. I know who. Yeah, Lecter, the scarecrow. Yeah. I mean, I feel like neither Ichigo or Titus are as smart, like even approaching the intelligence of Lecter. So I feel like that's a little bit off, to be perfectly honest. I think you make a really good bracer, actually. You're really skilled. Estelle, you're making me blush. You keep up fiery up and we might have to get serious. I thought we agreed to knock it off with the come-ons. Anyway, how about the spook you're hunting? People have been coming to me, coming to the local church about it too. But Father Theodore thinks we ain't dealing with a normal spirit here, assuming it is a spirit at all. Really? Why isn't it normal? Well, the church likes to say that when people die, all the good little boys and girls join Adios in the sky, right? Right, and sinners are condemned to the fall into the darkness of Gehenna. Sometimes, though, you get souls who don't really fall into either camp. That's what the church typically refer to as ghosts. Wandering souls, okay. But then I still don't get what makes our ghost not normal if it's a wandering soul. Well, there's really don't wander. According to the doctrine, ghosts are usually bound to something. Could be a place, could be a person. Point is, it's something. The ghost everyone's been reporting, though, doesn't seem to behave that way. It's got Father Theodore worried, I can tell you that much. No, I get it. Yeah, that's worrying. Anyway, just something to keep in mind as you investigate. Now I gotta get to the church. See ya, gang. Stay cool and spookless. I feel like considering Altina and her, who Altina's sister is, I think she would probably end up being like teased a bunch by Clara, and would ultimately sort of like get along with her eventually, you know? Like, Clara and Milliam would be like best friends and would probably drag Altina around. Huh, that was really good advice. I guess he does really know the testaments. He still doesn't seem like that much of a priest, though. Don't sweat it too much. The Wanderers really are a bunch of weirdos. The guy who used to come to Revenue way back when was a real bowl of nuts, too. Okay. So anyway, we've heard from all the witnesses Jean wanted us to talk to. I guess we should head back to the guild now, huh? After you. Hey! Hey, you're back! Estelle! Hello! Now, Dorothy, where have you two been? What are you two doing in Ruan? Obviously getting some pictures taken and articles made for this frickin' wildfire of an election. And then I heard something weird beyond that happening. So I come to check by on what's happening up. And what's up? Something weird? Oh, you mean this white shadow thing people have been reporting on? Actually, while you were out, we had another report of that thing appearing in the city limits. This is when he's starting to get frightened and demand answers that I can't give them. Ah, well, hell. This is really becoming a problem. The capstone to it all would be this picture this young lady took. This one pretty much puts the nail in the coffin as to what's going on, so to speak. A picture? You mean... What, so you're hunting ghosts now? It's nothing like that, really. I was just taking pictures at the hotel at night, and skaboosh! Ghost picture! Here, take a look! What? Huh. Yeah, I'd call this decisive. Come on, guys. Don't you think this is just a little too hasty? I feel like Randy would probably just fit himself in really well with the teachers in Iruma-kun. He'd probably just, that one like teacher who's always like, oh my goodness, you're so cool, Callisto Senpai. Like or was it Caligro? Iruma's homeroom teacher. He'd probably just be in there, just sort of teasing him in a sarcastic way, while that one younger teacher is like praising him earnestly. I mean, it might just be a malfunction of the camera. Yeah. No, I don't think it's the camera's fault. It's shiny, brand new model from Central Factory, and I've been taking really good care of it. It's a malfunction, okay? Malfunction. Estelle, you're scary all of a sudden. Anyway, I'm willing to put a lot more faith in these sightings now. It seems something really is out there. More to the point, I think working with the media on this wouldn't be a bad idea at this juncture. So let's all share information. To start with, what did you guys witness? Get statements from the witnesses. Yeah, we checked with all three. Oh crap, this is emergency help! Hey, what's wrong? Why are you so worked up? Is it a robbery? No! It's the ports of Norman and Portos are arguing. They're facing one another down on the Langland Bridge. All this fuss over an argument? Hold up, that's the mayoral candidates, right? I feel like the word mayoral, it just
it like pulls out the southern twang from me that is normally not there. It's just so like, mayoral guys, it's time to go over. Those are the mayoral candidates, right? Freaking freak. Remind me, which character is Rangiku again? The name is very familiar, I just can't place the character, because there's a lot of Bleach characters and it's been a while since I've watched it. Ah, nah, that sounds like an article, maybe a riot. Dorothy, we're on it. Aye, aye, sir. See you later, Stell. Man, they're fast. We should get moving too. If that thing turns into a damn riot, we'll need to be on hand. Right. Thank you two. Good luck. Real quick, let me report. Thank you. Thank you. Good luck. Looks like you achieved your goal. If you have any jobs, yep. All right. Oh, okay, yeah. I feel like those two would have one of those relationships where they're constantly flirting with each other, but neither of them is taking it seriously. Although I feel like Randy would probably end up getting the short end of the stick with that, because I feel like Randy would eventually start to take it seriously, and then Rangiku would just be like, nah, man, sorry, tough luck. You aren't fooling anyone. We know your people behind the ghost that appeared at the hotel. Norman's son is bedridden from the shock. Have you no shame? What disgusting tricks won't you stoop to? Oh please, this son is a member of the Ravens. How do you expect us to trust something a worthless thug said? Wait a moment. Criticize me as you wish, but only a coward would attack my family. You will retract your statement calling my son a thug. That was probably a little much there. But sir, why are you agreeing? It's because you bend on issues like this that the tourism party dares to take such tactics. Who's daring to try anything? The harbor party is the one crossing the line. Do you really think your harassment with this ghost trick will really stop us? Yikes, this is really getting out of hand. Do you think we should step in? They ain't throwing punches yet, so stay cool. Get into a good position though. If this does get real, we'll need to be ready to jump in it right in. Yeah, but there's so many spectators that we can't get any closer. How the heck did Neil manage to get up that front already? I can't take this anymore. You limp-wristed tour suckers think you can beat us in a straight fight? Oh, that's it. Let's do this. The employees of the Norman firm will uphold Mr. Norman's honor. Stop all of this. Do not sink to their level of thuggery. Everyone, calm down. We need to discuss this rationally. Oh, crap. Son of a... I don't think we can stop them now. My goodness. What a tragedy in the making. Violence creates nothing. It only opens empty chasms between men. I, your favorite character, has descended upon the stage. To you, I offer this song. A gentle, sad song to encourage you to overcome that which divides your hearts and join hands as one. The sun shines, a rainbow bridge. I cross it to reach you. And yet as I search, it fades into the sky, dancing with loneliness on the wind. If this wish is doomed to fade without ever coming true, then may it leave at least a scar. My first promise, a promise I cannot keep. I keep your breath encased in amber
Sealing within this eternal dream. The amber line change makes me think that he's thinking about Joshua, and that just makes me be perfect. And yeah, no, I feel like the person Olivier would get along the most with in the Bleach universe is that one fake psychic dude who's like, I can see ghosts. You know, the dude with like the sunglasses and has that weird pose. Like Olivier would just like hang out with the dude, and they would go on wacky adventures, and it would be perfect. Ah, it seems you were all touched by my song. Remember, there is but one truth. Love is eternal. Ahem. Well, Portos, I think it would be a good idea for us both to cool our heads a bit. Yes, I agree. Besides, we're obstructing traffic, yes. Back to the harbor, everyone. Yeah. Right, I've got flowers to distribute. Alright, as you were. Nothing to see here. And the fling begins. Can't blame him. But the citizens here are as easily stirred to both action and rest as anywhere else. No, what truly moves them is the miraculous power of my melody. Yes, there, reporters take photos and write articles to your heart's content over this day's miracle. Crow would get along with the pickpocket guy. Those two would come up with the best schemes. Okay, here we go. Say cheese. Marvelous. Look at my pose, my glistening blonde hair. Don't you think I am truly worthy of your adoration? Right. You guys still in the mood to talk about the stuff you mentioned before? Yeah, sure. I feel like I'll forget it if we don't report soon anyway. Let's get back to the guild house and report back to Jean ASAP. Oh, Estelle, to where are you going? Wait, no, please wait. Ooh, what a great expression. How heartbroken, it's so cute. Wait, no, don't take pictures of me like that. I must look majestic before the camera. How fickle you can be, my Rose. To meet your ill-fated partner again after such a long absence, and then to abandon him. What cruel barbs you cast. Fated partner, my left Straga. What in the gods' name are you doing in Ruan anyway, Olivier? Aren't you supposed to be, like, turning into a prune in Elmo's Hot Springs? Mueller contacted me at Mabel's Leaf Inn, you see. He was kind enough to tell me that you've returned from your travails, Estelle. And I thought to myself, she has been deprived of my person for too long, for so long. Her happiness is imperiled. I must welcome her back. And flew here post-haste. It certainly feels imperiled now. Still, I haven't seen you since the Queen's birthday celebrations. Thanks for your help back there, Olivier. It is nice to see you again. Truly. But your honesty makes it difficult for me to stay focused. When you don't take the opening to make a joke at my expense, it leaves me wanting something more. Let's see you deliver another line like that through broken teeth. Whatever. Jean, this thing is Olivier, one of the people who helped us during the coup. He's a musician from Arabonia, we think. It's nice to meet you. You seem like an interesting person. In terms of the new class 7, I feel like, honestly, I feel like most of them would fit in with the with a lot of the misfit class, because they already have that sort of vibe of, because we like, they're still like students by the latest game that we've had, and have that rivalry with the branch campus. I think they would probably get along with the misfit class, and how they are constantly sort of being pitted against the rest of the students.
Um, let's see here. I would honestly love to see Muse with the idol girl. Like those two. I feel like Muse would find out about that girl being an idol and would just immediately kind of like tease slash like mess with her until like Muse found a way to end up on stage with her. I feel like I've already mentioned who Ash would. I think Kurt and freaking Amadeus would just be like, they would just look at each other and immediately be like, yes, we shall protect our the person we care about. Like major like bodyguard type of dudes. And then I feel like Yuna would more or less probably spend most of her time like going up to a lot of the people in the Misfit class being like, hey, where you get your act together? Like, where things are serious right now. kind of vibe, you know? Alright. Let's see here. So I'm guessing you don't mind if we let him in on this then? Normally I'd want to kick him out on his butt for being an outsider. I doubt that he'd even listen though. Just try not to make eye contact, maybe he'll go away. Aha! Oh, Agate. Truly you are intimately acquainted with my ways. Hey, stop trying to imply things. We never even talked much. We just fought on the same side for a little while. Anyway, going beyond that, yes, that sounds like a very good idea. Seriously, we have a story to talk about here. We don't have all day either. Dorothy and I need to get to scoop on the election. Oh yeah, I think his name starts with a Z or something like that. I feel like it would definitely be one of those scenarios where their first interactions would be her being like, yo, why are you attacking the teacher? Stop it. Like, she'd probably, like, jump in to, like, block his attack with her tonfas. But I feel like after the first few interactions, they'd probably become friends. Right, I get it. So, this is what the witness had to say. So relayed the witness's testimony and Kevin's analysis of the situation. I see. You managed to gather a lot of detailed information. It's enough to see that something is definitely up at least. Really? I thought a lot of it was kind of vague. Sabro. Okay. Why did... I think the reason I probably thought of a Z is just because in Japanese, Sa and Za, like, are both... They're basically, like... They're like the same character, but have, like, one has a little, like, accent mark on it. So, it's... Alright. Well, the possibility of it being a prank from the mayor or candidates to cause problems for one another is out for one. Scaring Norman's kid is one thing, but I doubt they'd waste time scaring guards or orphans. Also, whatever this ghost is, it can fly. There was a that was consistent across every report. There's nothing... That's not something Joe Average could pull off. Well then, it must be a real ghost! Maybe some ancient noble went crazy and was locked up in a lonely cell and forced to wear a mask forever. And then, after 100 years, he revived as a spooky ghoul. Please stop talking about the scary ideas with a happy face. Thank you. Besides, ghosts are supposed to be bound to people or places. So it really can't be a ghost, can it? Not necessarily. What do you mean, Olivier? You know something? Well, I cannot weigh in on the matter of the fugitive's ghostliness. However, Estelle's purports featured several common points. From what she said, I think it's actually quite possible our specter is bound to a place or person. You're sharper than I thought. I was about to say the same thing, actually. Indeed. As a wandering hunter of love, I must keep a map of the borough handy at all times. Let's use my map to look at Estelle's sightings of the geographical perspective. Now then, Estelle, you investigated 3 areas, I believe. Here, here, and here, yes? Right. Ruan's Warehouse District, Air Lytton Checkpoint, and Mercia Orphanage. What about them? If we look over the testimonies for differences, one particular point stands out.
Still, I don't suppose you see it yourself now looking at the map. The point that it was obviously different with all three's testimonies. Wait, that'd be where the white shadow went. I got it! It's where the ghost went that matters. Precisely. Our raven-feathered, tough man in the city's southern block said it went northeast. Our air-letting guardsman said it went north. And our young orphan said the white shadow went east. What? Now I get it. Never would have figured. That's pretty conclusive, yeah. When you look at it like that, not many other places it can come from, really. Exactly my point. Genus Royal Academy. It must be around there. Olivia, you're pretty clever. Okay, I don't care if it's a ghost or whatever. We're gonna go to the academy and find out just what it is. Yeah. Gina, is that cool, yeah? Absolutely, I'll phone ahead. Go on and investigate. See if you can get to the bottom of this. I do have to wonder if our reporter friends have any plans, however. Really can't afford to cut out on the election. Okay, Dorothy, I'll leave this to your hands. Yes, sir! I'll do some real ghost hunting. I'll get tons of pictures. No, help solve the damn mystery. You follow Stell and take pictures relating to the ghost mess. Oh, okay. I don't really get it, but I'll do my best. Hey, we didn't actually agree to this part. Now. They did get us that photograph, so let's help them out in return, okay? Right, fine. The camera girl can come along too. Kinda feels like this will eat away at any seriousness the situation might have had. Still, Dorothy can probably help us out, so... That's still done. I'm counting you guys. If you excuse me, I have a couple of mayoral candidates to interview. If we're talking about, like, the students, it would definitely be, like, a teasing thing. But I feel like most of the, like, staff members would probably, be like, Reen, Emma, focus while you're saying a bad example in front of the students or something like that, you know? At the very least, Caligro Sensei, like, Irma's, homeroom teacher, would very much be, like, getting onto him anytime they got flirty. Oh, before that, though, Estelle, your dad, told me a little bit about that Joshua thing. Not a lot, but enough for me to get the picture. I know you're worried about, those people. If I hear anything that might be related, I'll forward it to the guild. Well, so, keep a stiff upper lip, or, something. Anyway, I gotta go. Neil. Aw, Neil's embarrassed. It was a really big shock when he heard about it from Cassius, I think. I think he's really looking for a way to help you, Estelle. Really? If only he could be a little more honest, it'd be sweet. I'll make sure to contact the guild too, if I take any more neato photographs of weird people. So Estelle, fight on! Yeah! Or something. Thanks, Dorothy. Anyway, off to the Royal Academy. Like I said, I'll call ahead and let them know you're to let you in. Good luck, guys. We're counting on you. I said Ash would get along well with the pick. Oh wait, now I realize. I was, for some reason I was thinking the same guy between Ash and Crow. I do think that what should I name it? I feel like Ash would actually get along well with Saburo as well. There's a sort of like bravado between the two of them. Like Ash very much cares about how other people see him, and Saburo does to a certain extent because of his desire to become Demon Lord. I don't even know why I'm bothering to ask at this point, but I suppose you want to come too, Olivier? Oh, my dear Estelle, you may as well ask if a fish swims or a bird flies. Why, after all, do you think I abandoned the warm, moist embrace of Elmo to come here? Figures. Agate, what do you think? Should he come with us? Whatever, I don't care that much. Let's get one thing straight, though. I don't really trust you, pal. You do anything strange and I'll wreck you. Clear? Such hostility, such negativity, such a pity. Sometimes a wild type like you isn't bad either, you know.
What?
But fear not. I shall refrain from pouring my affection into your untamed vessel until after I have earned your trust.
Screw it. How about I wreck you right now then?
Whoa! Something feels really adult here. It's exciting? Oh boy, time to start locking your door at night again.
Oh boy. Well, hey. Olivier is back. He is ready to give you this rose. He would like you to be his bachelorette. Or bachelor. He honestly is fine either way. But yeah, I think this is where a good stopping spot. Just because, you know, there's some more like side quests we can do at the start of the next stream, and we'll also take on the next like sort of leg of the main quest. So, one last thing, I do think that you are correct. Altina is definitely the type of person who doesn't really know how to keep her mouth shut in a lot of ways. So she'd probably just spill the beans very quickly and have to be told afterwards, like, no, don't do it. But yeah, thanks for coming by. It's always nice chatting. And I think so. Tomorrow will be the start of the Tales of Xillia streams. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I think we'll probably be doing it from because you can choose between two characters as like your main character in that game. It will probably be having Mila be who we play as, though obviously, like, yeah, we'll get to that later. But yeah, that's a lot to look forward to. And then this will resume on Thursday with more Trails in the Sky SC. So thanks for coming by, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good evening. Bye bye.